Hey guys, it's Alexis. I know I have not seen you guys in a minute, or you haven't seen me in a minute rather, but we're just gonna skip all that and how I've been gone from YouTube for a few months, and we're just gonna get straight into the video. So today I'm going to be doing a final review on this hair that I'm rocking, and this hair I talked about a long time ago. It is from CaCoutureHair.com, and I purchased this hair literally a year ago. Next month, November, will make 1 year since I've had this hair. I've been getting questions on my Instagram and my Facebook as well as YouTube of people wanting to know how I felt about the hair, because I only did a 1 month review of having the hair installed for a month. I came back and I told you guys how I felt about it, and then I hadn't talked about it since. So I'm going to be telling you guys what I went through for the past year with this hair. First of all, I'm going to tell you all the specs. This is the Filipino wavy. It's called her Glam Diva 2, and I had purchased 3 bundles. I had a 16, 18, and a 20 inch, and right now I'm wearing a Brazilian lace closure that I bought from AliExpress. And I think the vendor was Queen Weave Beauty. I bought this closure so long ago, you guys, I don't remember exactly, but I'll leave the link down below. It was really popular on YouTube for a while, the vendor on AliExpress. So I had this hair installed in my head for a total of 5 times. Yes, you guys, I have had 5 sew-ins with this hair over the past year. Each time I got my sew-in, I usually would keep my sew-ins in for about a month, no more than 6 weeks. I really hate to have my sew-ins in for a long time. So it's safe to say I've pretty much worn this hair for most of this past year. I've been rocking this hair. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys about how each of my installs went. The first 2 were pretty standard, normal. Everything was great. The third install, I installed it with a lace closure because I was stretching my relaxer and I was, flat ironing my leave out a lot. So that's when I purchased the lace closure, and I got that sewn in with the lace closure. And then my 4th install, I sewed it in without a lace closure. And on my 5th install, which is this one, actually, yeah, my 5th install, this is actually on a dome cap. This is a closure wig that I made. Okay, so let's talk about the shedding on this hair. From the beginning, I did not experience like hardly any shedding. This hair, it barely sheds. It's wonderful. Now towards the end, pretty much for about I would say my 4th install is when I started experiencing more shedding. But keep in mind, you guys, each time I got my hair installed, we did something different. A track was cut or something like that, so there was a lot of wear and tear on my wefts. So that's what I pretty much, I think the shedding was caused. But still, after a year, this hair barely sheds, you guys. Shedding is pretty much non-existent. Like I said, I get more shedding now because I've had this hair installed for so long, so many times. I do experience more shedding now, but it's seriously not a big deal. Tangling. As far as tangling, from the beginning, I told you guys this hair does not tangle, and to this day, it doesn't. Hardly any tangling. I mean, I could run my hands through it with no problems. Right now I'm wearing the hair in its natural state, so I co-washed the hair and I let it air dry, and then I made this wig the other night. So yeah, this is the hair totally in its natural state, and this Brazilian body wave closure matches it pretty well. Now excuse this part, this is my first time trying to make a closure wig, so I'm still having a bit of trouble trying to adjust the wig and the closure and the concealer part and the part and stuff like that. I haven't gotten that part down, but I still think it's pretty good. So yeah, on my 4th install, I had to use some more hair. I ended up having to use some Beauty Supply store hair because after time and wear and tear on the hair and whatever, the hair became a little bit thinner than it was in the beginning. So with my first install, it was so full. But by the time I had gotten to my 4th install, it wasn't as full, and I did need like a bit more hair to fill in the gaps. Like I said, you know, with each install, each sew-in is a little bit different, even though for the most part all my stylists, they did the fold over method, you know, tracks cut here, tracks cut there. And so yeah, so I ended up having to buy some what is it, Milky Way Q hair in the loose deep. That texture matched perfectly with this hair, you guys. That hair is actually really pretty. Sheds a lot, but it's really pretty, and I use that to fill in the top. So with this wig, I have like about 2 tracks of that Milky Way hair, but I use, yeah, only 2 tracks of that Milky Way hair to fill in the top. But I think because I have the closure, the rest of my CaCouture hair fit on the cap perfectly fine. Overall, you guys, I have had nothing but positive things to say about this hair. The hair takes heat very well. I pretty much like to wear this hair in its natural state. I'm very simple when it comes to my hair and when it comes to doing my hair, because I have no skill whatsoever. Like, first of all, I am so proud that I actually made this wig, you guys, okay? I have tried to get on the U-part bandwagon, all that kind of stuff for the past like year and a half that U-parts have been popular, and I just could not get on, because every time I made a U-part wig or whatever the case, it was always an epic fail. Not just a fail, it was an epic fail. So the fact that I made this wig, and I actually made this wig with using a hot glue gun, and oh my gosh, that is my method. At first I was like, oh no, I'm not about to put no glue, or not hot, especially no hot glue on my virgin hair. But you know, I felt like, you know, this hair is really durable and it's really sturdy, and I felt like, you know, whatever I do and whatever I screw up, I could pretty much fix it. So I went ahead and gave it a try, and I made this wig with the hot glue gun, and it came out how perfect. I made the wig is, first I got my dome cap and I sewed my closure onto the dome cap, and then I got the tracks and I measured and cut and then glued them on with the hot glue gun. So pretty much this entire year that I've been wearing this hair, I've kept my tracks intact, except for, you know, a track cut here, track cut there with each install. But for the most part, my wefts were still intact, but now I cut them all. I resealed my wefts before I made this wig, plus the hot glue gun. It kind of serves as a weft sealant anyway. I mean, this hair is not going nowhere. So yeah, so I measured and cut and glued the tracks on, and I even glued in 3 combs in the wig. I put 2 combs, 1 comb on each side and then 1 comb on the back, and it came out perfect, you guys. It's really snug. Like I said, I'm still working on this part and trying to adjust it, and you know, I need to pluck some of the hairs and stuff. I have not slayed or whatever, slayed my closure just yet, because I'm really new at it. But for the most part, I'm really proud of myself. Okay, so aside all that, do I recommend this hair? Absolutely, you guys. The next time I make a major virgin hair purchase, I am most definitely going to be going, sorry, I got like a strand of hair in my eye. I'm most definitely going to be going with CaCouture hair again, because I've had such a positive experience. You know, I am not into what's popular on YouTube, and it just goes to show the importance of doing your own research, because this hair company isn't really one of the most popular companies on YouTube. At the time when I purchased it, there was probably about 4 other people who've reviewed this hair, so I had to do my research using Facebook, using hair forums and stuff like that to get reviews on this hair, as well as, you know, just asking people who had tried the hair and stuff like that. So that's how I did my research. So it's very important that you guys do your research. And yeah, so I'm not about what's popular on YouTube when it comes to buying my hair. So yeah, so the next time I make a major virgin hair purchase, I'm going to be going with her company again, CaCouture hair again, because I've had nothing but good experience. She has beautiful hair. She has her Filipino straight, Filipino curly. I want it all, you guys. I want it all. So I would definitely recommend this hair because I've had it for a year and had no problems. If anything, all I would have needed to do was probably purchase one more bundle, maybe another 16-inch or even a 14-inch to, you know, to fill in instead of buying that beauty supply store hair like I did. But that's pretty normal. You know, usually after people's had their hair for a long time, they may have to buy just maybe one more bundle just to fill in, because through wear and tear and over time, you know, it does get a little bit thinner. But you know, that's pretty average. But that's it, you guys. So I will leave CaCoutureHair's website as well as her Facebook page. Follow her on Facebook or whatever, because she, you know, posts when she's having a sale, stuff like that. You can really get the scoop on her hair. So I'm gonna leave that below, as well as her Instagram, because she has pictures on her Instagram. And yeah, so if you have any more questions, let me know. Yeah, let me know. Comment down below. Ask me on Facebook or Instagram. All the links are down below. So I will see you all in my next video. I'm going to put pictures in the end. So yeah, I will talk to you all later. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.